Hey guys, how's it going? So this is another video of me doing Keith's random vlogs. I did make a poster a few days ago of me talking about my guitar, my acoustic guitar, that you all probably know and have watched me making videos on YouTube, me playing guitar and singing. So without further ado, I'm going to pause this and get right to showing my guitar, guys. Let me know what you think of it. Alright guys, so this is my Fender acoustic guitar now. As you all know, I have used this guitar for many couple of videos I've done on YouTube, and I also used to play this guitar when I was doing like lives on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook. But anyways, yeah, this guitar has been with me for years, and it's crazy to think that I had this guitar since I was like a teenager. And yeah, it's a Fender acoustic guitar. It's a sunburst kind of color. It's a Fender DG4TS guitar. It says it's American make. Pretty cool. I got this guitar, which is a funny story actually about this guitar. So can I show you guys so you can get a better view of it. Yeah, so it's a sunburst kind of style kind of acoustic guitar. Obviously left-handed because I play left-handed. But yeah, guys. So how this guitar became to be mine? It was actually my eldest brother's guitar back then. Sorry, just going to light the camera over here. So yeah, this guitar was actually my brother's guitar. My eldest brother's guitar back then. And the crazy thing about this guitar is that like this was his when he was about, God, I think he was in, he was probably a teenager or in his 20s at the time. That this was my eldest brother's guitar first. And what happened was he did a few guitar lessons, and somehow he just lost interest in it. So what happened was this guitar was in the cupboard for years when I was a kid. Um, you're talking about early 2000s, so like 2000, 2001 maybe. Um, I say it was about 2009 or 2010 when I was cleaning out my cupboard, like cleaning out the cupboard and just getting rid of all crap and stuff like that was in the cupboard. And I found this in the very back of the cupboard. I was like, oh my god, it's my brother's old guitar. My old brother's Fender guitar. Obviously it was dusty, so I had to clean it up. Um, yeah, so I cleaned it up, had it in my room, tried to self-taught myself playing guitar well before I even got a few lessons in school. Um, so yeah, like this guitar has been, it's just one of my favorite guitars. I love playing, because it's simple and it's easy and there's no like confusion. There's no like there's no awkwardness to it. Like I mean, like even when you're playing it, so like I can play like an E minor for result, just a, you know, this is me playing without the pick. So yeah, love the sound of it. But anyways, yeah. So I had this guitar, and I think I was 15 years old. So like you're talking about 2009. I was 15 years old. Um, obviously, I decided to take it out of the cupboard, cleaned it up. I think I got guitar lessons. Yeah, I was 15. I got guitar lessons when I was in school for a couple of months, and it was great. I was learning how to play guitar. Obviously, when you learn to play guitar, guys, I assume there's a lot of people who are either musicians who are watching this or probably starting out musicians. Your fingers always hurt when you're starting to play a guitar, like acoustic guitar, because you're pressing, like so. When I'm playing guitar, I always strum with this hand, and I always use this hand to, like, like basically playing chords and frets. And anyways, yeah, like these fingers blade the very first time I ever played guitar. Not lying, 100% true. These fingers actually bled because you're pressing for so much force on the string. So like, say for instance, I'm playing like a bar chord, which I'm actually going to try to use my leg. So yeah, I'm holding my leg like this. So when I was playing a bar chord when I was young, when I was 15, I didn't know how to do bar chord, so I was like this. Literally, that was what it sounded like when I was playing a bar chord for the very first time when I was 15. I didn't know how the hell to play a proper bar chord, but yeah. So obviously, time went on. I kept practicing guitar lessons, so and then I got better. So then I just, so it sounded a bit better. Of course, guys, I'm not using a guitar pick, I'm just using my thumb. But yeah, so anyways, I got better. I started doing a few guitar lessons in school. And then, unfortunately, the woman that was teaching me doing guitar lessons, I think she was moving somewhere, I think it was abroad or something like that. She was moving abroad. So then after that, I learned myself then. So I looked up tons of videos on YouTube. I Google searched a lot of things. Um, just songs, chords of songs. I mean, Ultimate Guitars is probably the best app I think out there that you can look up songs and chords, and like obviously there's like a metronome kind of tempo you can do on that app, which is great. So if you're ever playing electric guitar, or I think even if you're playing acoustic guitar, like say electro acoustic guitar, you know, which obviously this is just your average acoustic guitar, your normal acoustic guitar, but I don't mind, you know, if I was playing an electric acoustic guitar, it'd be awesome. But I just stick to simple things. I mean, if I'm playing an acoustic guitar like this, I just like keeping it simple, keeping it easy, you know. Um, yeah. So, anyways, I self taught myself then once I was nearly 16 years old. So that was like 2010. I self taught myself, so I just kept looking up song chords and stuff. So, yeah, like I'm actually gonna pause this video, guys, because I'm gonna get my one of my guitar picks out of this guitar case. So yeah, just give me a minute. Alright, guys. So yeah, I got my guitar picks. I have like I think I have 3 or 4 of them in this. So I always go for the light kind of acoustic guitar pick because it's easier to hold it. So yeah. So guys, when I was learning to play guitar, right, I was literally learning just simple chords like this. So I was going this. So I was learning chords like that, simple guitar chords as everyone learns. Like you learn the A minor, you learn the G, you learn the C, then you learn the D, and then like they're the basic ones, right? And then you know like you have your I think it's an E major or like this one. And then you have I think this is an A. So you know they're the main kind of easy guitar chords that you're learning on the guitar like when you're starting off. And then if you really want to go into bar chords, I mean, I know a few bar chords. I mean, I know like obviously you have the F like this. Like then you have the B, I think it is. Not B minor, but B. So like you're slightly holding like this, so like this. And then you have the minor B. So this is the one where you hear like a lot of songs with minor. So you go. And of course you have the C. You know, which is cool like. But yeah, I learned myself. I self-taught myself when I was 16 years old playing this guitar. So like you know, I had this guitar for so many years. I mean, throughout my teenage years, I should say. Yeah, it's an old guitar. I mean, it's crazy to say. Like, so I don't know if these guys can see, but this sticker here, I don't know if this camera's picking it up. That sticker here, right? The actual date is on this guitar. So when my eldest brother bought this guitar, like my old brother, it was the 3rd of the 6th, 2001 or two. I think that is 2001 or two. But yeah, it's crazy to say. Like I kept the sticker, the price sticker of this guitar, like for so many years, like on the back of it. You know, so it's a nostalgic guitar for me. I mean, Fender, you know, it's acoustic, it's simple, it's easy to play. There's no problems with it, you know. There's no awkwardness. But yeah, I learned myself to basically play guitar. Like I learned myself, self-taught myself to play guitar. So you know, like it gave you a kind of taste. I mean, of you know, chords and stuff that I played. So like I don't know if any of you guys ever seen my video of me playing the song I wrote called "Lost Without You." But yeah, it's like a minor kind of tune. Starts off, so it goes. Like that was the intro to Lost Without You. That was a song I wrote back in 2020 during when things were going crap with COVID and lockdown. But yeah, that's the intro to Lost Without You. But yeah, it's just simple minor chords that I learned that, you know. And then let's see, I remember playing a Foo Fighters song, so I'm gonna give you a little bit of nostalgia. When I learned like Foo Fighters songs, I mean a few Foo Fighters songs I've made a play. So let's see, I think this is times like these. Obviously, I have this guitar tune to kind of a higher tune, but yeah, it goes. I know it doesn't sound precisely like times like these because I have this guitar tune to kind of like a higher kind of standard tune, but you get the gist. You get the gist. But yeah, but yeah, like so I learned a couple of songs on this guitar. I mean, obviously, I still do if I was ever playing songs. Like I love looking up songs of bands. I mean, like I can name you a few bands of songs I learned. You know, like bands of songs I love playing. Creed, My Sacrifice was the one of the very first songs I actually videoed myself singing and playing. Um, Foo Fighters, you know, I learned times like these. I learned times like these. Wheels, and I think was it? Trying to think what the other one was. Learn to Fly. I think was another song I learned, which is great. You know, I remember learning a few. You know, I learned a few songs that was simple. You know, no awkward. I mean, it's funny. I actually had this guitar like when I was playing for my graduation, and you know, funny weird. It's weird to think that yeah, on my graduation day back in 2013, I actually played this guitar in front of people like the first time, and I was nervous. You know, I remember playing Nickelback Lullaby for some god knows reason. I actually played that for a graduation song, but obviously I'm going to play like the you know the this other version of it. So it goes. Yeah, so like I learned playing Lullaby Nickelback. Like, and I actually played on my graduation, but obviously that's a different sound of this guitar because I have it tuned up. But yeah, it's funny. Like when I was like when I brought my guitar, like when I was graduating, like I mean back in 2013, I said, why not play a song like in my graduation day? But like I was so damn nervous, I didn't sing. I just basically like just played the guitar and just like an idiot, just played it there and didn't do nothing. But yeah, like I had this guitar and I was even doing the. Be honest with you guys, I had this guitar as well when I was like doing the choir in school. Yes, I did sing the choir in school. I mean, I did 2 years at the choir, play this guitar. I remember, let's see what way I can put this on. Let's see, you know. Yeah, I remember like when I was like in a choir competition up in Mullingar. I remember like obviously I was with the other people in school like doing choir, and I remember I said to the music teacher, I was like, Miss, can I not play like Bon Jovi? It's my life. So she goes, what do you mean? I want this. And she goes, no, you're not singing that. I was like, why can I not play that song like for a choir competition? She goes, no, it just doesn't sound like a song you play in the choir. I was like, okay. But yeah, it's mad. Like, I mean, had this guitar for years, you know. Obviously, like, there's like, you know, a few slight changes to it. I mean, like this pick out here, right? This was never on it. I used to have kind of have a reddish kind of pink or guitar pick guard, as you call it. But I changed it, I stuck on the black one. I thought the black one suits it. It does, I mean, look, it suits it. And then you can see this. This was a sticker of Monster that I stuck on the guitar there a couple of years ago. I just said, why not? make it my own, you know. But yeah, this is my Fender guitar, you know. Like I see a lot of people obviously getting electroacoustic guitars, which is fine. Like I'd love to have an electroacoustic guitar some stage in my life, and see how we get on with it. But yeah, this is a simple acoustic guitar, simple Fender, you know, a Fender DG4 TS guitar, like you know, simple, no basic, no basic, well, just basic stuff. Really, it's just nice, simple. Like even like, for instance, like if anyone had like a Fender guitar or a Martin guitar or whatever guitar it may be, you know, my advice for anyone, like if you're a left-hander or right-hander, start off with a simple and easy guitar. Like I mean, like I obviously, you know, I obviously was like everyone else. Like when you get a guitar, like a acoustic guitar, like, you think, oh my god, it's so cool. You know, I'm gonna play such a songs. You know, like I mean, I obviously messed around. I mean, let's see, um, hold on, is it? Like I remember, like when I was playing this guitar, I had a friend at the time when I was in school who was man to Elvis, which is funny because we were both. He was younger than me by a year, but like he must have listened to Elvis from his parents. But anyway, he always loved Elvis Presley, like, and he always kept playing Elvis songs, like on an acoustic guitar as well. So he could go on this. So that was Marie the Sweetest Flame, is it? Marie the Sweetest Flame. One song I kind of know by Elvis Presley, because I remember playing it for my friend, and he was like, "How do you do that, key?" I was like, "With your fingers, and you just practice with the chords." But yeah, that was the only Elvis Presley song I ever know, and it's funny how I still remember it to some degree. You know, like I don't see now. Can I actually play the song? Like obviously it's easy when you have a guitar or capo like this or capo as people call it. But yeah, let's see. Can I do it? So is it? Of course, I have this. Hold on, try it out. Guitar. So let's see. Can I do it? Fuck. Hold on. Yeah. So that was Nickelback or Remind Me, and that was actually one of the very first songs I learned on the acoustic guitar, self-taught. You know, I haven't played that song in actually a long time. Like that's just cool about, you know, like when you have an acoustic guitar, like you can always just, you know, jam to whatever music you like, you know. But what I always done was I always went for songs that, you know, like I mean, still do to this day. Like I love looking up songs that are straightforward chords. I mean, that's not like awkward. Like fair enough, it's good for those who's advanced, like who's more experienced. I mean, like you have different types of musicians. You have ones who are really good, who are, I wouldn't say a master guitar, but like just awesome at playing like different, like better guitars where your fingers are such an angle. I mean, like I kind of know how to do a chord. I learned myself because I haven't got a clue what this chord is. But it goes this. I don't even know this chord because you can hear it still like when I play it. So I don't even know that chord. Like that where I was doing the fingers, like I don't even know the name of that chord. I still don't. I mean, I just know the shape of it when I play the guitar. I just know that by the shape. I just haven't got a figures clue of what that name recorded. But yeah, like anyways, just wanted to do a video talking about guitar and stuff. I know this video is probably not going to be a really long one, But I just want to go on a little bit of history. I mean, like, and I was in the choir, as I said back then. Like, I mean, I had this guitar with me for 2 years, and I brought it with me to Mullingar. I think was it Drogheda was the second thing I went to choir competition. Drogheda and Mullingar. I had this guitar, and I remember playing this guitar in front of people, like in other schools as well. You know, I played "Living on a Prayer" by Bon Jovi, which was a song I should say that the music teacher let me play. Then the second song was what was it? Oh God, I think it was I'm trying to remember now. I think it was either a Red Hot Chili Pepper song because which is funny because I mean when you're in the choir, you never think that the choir's going to sing Californication, now are you? By Red Hot Chili Peppers, but I went this so it was I played this guitar like and it was just this it's been ages since I played this soon, so forgive me guys. So it goes so I go no, like keeps getting tired guys because I'm literally like standing like this. So God help me guys. So it goes crap. Anyways, guys, it's been a long time since I played that song by Red Hot Chili Peppers, Californication. But well, that's the cool thing about guitars. I mean, like if you screw up, if you make a mistake, like playing the chords, it's okay. Like who cares what everyone else thinks? I mean, you know, like I mean, yeah. Like if I was doing a live, you know, say if I did a live on TikTok or if I did a live on Facebook. I mean, I have before during lockdown, a couple of years ago. You know, like I give you a little backstory. Then the very first time I did a live with this guitar and singing during lockdown, like, I think it was like 2020, was Facebook. Then I did one on TikTok for a few years. It was okay starting off, but then I got people who were just toxic on it. I mean, I don't. It's the one I hate about social media is you could be doing a live if it's a music live, if it's you know like a music live or and you might get some people who are sound who are coming and saying fair play, which is cool and awesome. But then you get those who are constantly toxic who just want to start. Sorry for my language, but I'm gonna say bitching, just being mean and rude. So yeah, I had that a lot on Instagram. No, on TikTok. Sorry, I did a few lives on Instagram as well, and you know, it's the same. Like Instagram and for some reason TikTok, they're both negative to some degree. If you don't lives, I don't get why. It's just it is probably the way things are gone. But yeah, like so, like I don't do live. I haven't done lives in years because of it. I mean, I knocked my confidence down. But yeah, like I used to play this guitar, singing, and then if I make a mistake, I just keep going with it. But yeah, the question is, I mean, someone asked before, have I ever thought about going back to them lives? Um, it's a very good question. Maybe, but like I don't know. But yeah, I love to like get back doing a live and playing this guitar and singing. I mean, like it's okay to make mistakes. I mean, life is full of mistakes. Like you learn from it and just keep rolling with it. But yeah, like you know, and here's the thing, guys. Like I mentioned before, like that I do struggle with anxiety and depression. But yeah, one thing that does kind of give me therapy and that kind of helps me is music. So when I'm playing the guitar, like I can actually like playing that kind of you know, like if I'm feeling like kind of happy, I'll go. Then if I want to be sad and feel sad, I go. You know, like it's cool because like when you play a guitar, you know, like say like if there's any guitarists out there, like and you know yourself, most songs are written by emotion. I think in my feeling, like in my opinion, I think most songs are written by emotion. I mean, you know, like when I use like during lockdown, like when nothing else to do, like of course you're stuck at home, you're doing not much, you're just feeling crap and low on yourself. So as I said, like as you know, I done songs. I wrote songs myself. Like I uploaded them to YouTube before. So I mean, Lost Without You was based on the breakup. That was my first song I ever written on guitar. Lost Without was the first song I ever written. After that was My Salvation. That was based on someone who's basically down on their luck, and like it could be about anything, but like it's mostly about someone who's down on their luck and basically they turn to God because they have no way of trying to redeem themselves and be a better person. And then in Broken Man's sort of the same kind of way. But like, I like writing songs like that. I like writing songs that are like meaningful. I mean, hell, I'm not like a big musician. I mean, I'm just a guy who's played the guitar and singing. I I got asked once, have I ever thought of busking? And in opinion, in true, I never done any busking in my life. Actually, I never actually did a busking. Never played in public because, well, I have played in public, but never actually on my own like bust because I get bad panic attacks and I get nerves. I'm not gonna lie, guys, but yeah, um, I remember last year around the Christmas time in December, there was like a local kind of what do you call it? It was kind of like a festival thing or something going on there, at Calverstown where I live, and it was for like for anyone like. So there's music like Carol singing and playing guitar. So I said, why not? Might as well go down and help them out. See what the crack is, see what the banters is, and yeah, I helped them out put the things up for Christmas around the Christmas spread, yeah, Christmas festivals. Sorry, and then I asked them, any musicians going to be here? Like anyone playing any instruments or singing? So they said there's going to be a few. So I said, guess what? I play guitar. So I brought this guitar with me. Sang first time playing in public in front of people in Calverton where I live. My very first time actually playing in public. Oh, you're scary as hell. You know, I was nervous, but luckily there was other musicians who were sound. And if there was anything like that going on again where I live in the local area, I definitely would 100% do it again. Enjoy it myself. But that's the thing, like when you're playing guitar and you're singing, like even if I was, say I was having a bad day, like if I was just having a day where like people think, if something's stressing you out, like if you're panicking over some things like, like everyday life crap or whatever has you down, I just turn to my guitar, just play guitar and just jam a few tunes. I mean, like there's one tune, oh Jesus, nearly fell there, sorry, because I'm trying to balance my leg. There's like one kind of tune I was playing there, but I was feeling like kind of sad. So I was like just so I was playing something like that, and yeah, like that's the cool thing about like guitars. I mean, like, if you're like sad or whatever, like if you're sad, like and you're feeling like crap in yourself and down, it's always cool just to pick up a guitar and just play a tune. And if it sounds appealing to you, like if you're having a bad day, like and you sound sad or whatever, if you're upset, like if you have a guitar, like an instrument, I think the best way at all is just play a guitar and just jam, like whatever it is. Even if you want to look up songs, like. But yeah, for me, this is one of those things. This is the instrument that helps me a lot with my anxiety and depression. Because I mean, if there's days where I have crap days, I mean, that I'm down myself, and feeling like that I'm not worthy enough, that I'm not good at doing anything. So I just turn to this and just it helps really in general. So you know, like I don't know, it kind of takes you when you're playing guitar. It kind of takes your mind away from everything. It really does. You're not thinking about anything else. You just let things pass by. You just play, and in my opinion, it's like a therapy. So yeah, I say music is a therapy that helps people with mental health, that's my opinion. Now everyone else's is obviously different. That's their opinion, but yeah, I think music is a way of taking your mind away from toxic shit, like toxic crap like that goes on in life. If it's bullying, if it's things in jobs, if it's whatever it may be, you know, I think it helps a lot of people. And like as I said, I'm no expert. Like I'm just a guy who has a guitar and just loves playing guitar. And I did videos, obviously, as you know. Like I used to upload videos of me playing guitar and singing. There a few months ago, actually. Um, and I remember I did a video about why I stopped. It's because I felt they weren't good enough. I felt personally thought I was doing a crap job. But here's the thing: when I was saying those things, it was me thinking those things because yeah, like I mean, when you have depression and all mental health problems in general, it makes you have doubts in yourself. It makes you feel like you're not good enough or you're not good for anyone. You know, which is a hard thing to live by every day. You know, just try do everything you can in paces. You know, baby steps, as I say. But yeah, one of those things that helps me just to take my mind away from stuff is just playing guitar and just you know, if I'm just chilling out. It's fun. Sorry guys, I just have the TV on the background. Is there if you're hearing this, friends? But yeah, but anyways, I just wanted to do a video about talking about this guitar. So yeah, it's my Fender Acoustic Guitar. You know, it's actually American. I'm surprised that it has the sticker, like the label inside saying American. So yeah, it says made in accordance to specifications Fender Music Instruments Corp. USA, which is pretty cool. And it even says the signature and all, like the number of when it's made or something like that. So it's pretty cool, you know. Like obviously it has a few dents. Like see there, like sorry, see a bit there. There's actually a dent there, guys. But yeah, it just shows how old it is. I mean, early 2000s, this guitar was in the cupboard, you know, for years because my older brother owned it. He used to own this guitar. My eldest brother, I should say, used to own this guitar, and then put it in the cupboard for years. You know, just got bored of it and said, "Nah, I'm gonna put this in the cupboard for years." And then one day I just cleaned it out there around 08 or 2008 or 2009 and found it. So I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna fix it up and learn to play guitar." And I have, I mean, 15 years old. I was 15 when I first picked up this guitar and learned how to play guitar. 15 to 16 years old. Now I'm nearly 32 years old in a few months, and I still have this guitar, and I've been playing guitar ever since. I mean, would I love to have it, save up money, get a electric acoustic guitar? Yeah. I mean, that'd be my next thing I love to get is the electric acoustic guitar and learn to play that. I mean, I always wondered how the hell do you play it right-handed if you're left-handed? Yeah, so like I always wondered how do you play that right-handed? Which guys, if I ever do save up money to get an electric acoustic guitar, I want to know can I actually learn how to play right-handed, even though I'm left-handed because I write with this hand and I play with this pick in this hand, and of course with my fingers I use for the frets here. So that's the next challenge I'd love to do for myself some stage in my life. You save up enough money and get a right-handed guitar and learn to play right-handed, even though I'm left-handed. Which I have looked at videos before on YouTube of people doing that. That'd be pretty cool to learn. But yeah. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed my video. And a little bit of history about this guitar. So yeah, just wanted to do it because I've never done anything like this before. Like I never actually thought like did a video of me talking about this guitar, and you know it's precious to me because I had this for so many years. I mean, I know it's not much. I know it's not electric at all. It's not electro acoustic guitar. It's just a regular, simple, you know, acoustic guitar, simple sunburst Fender kind of style acoustic guitar. You know, and I find that it's like one of those guitars where you have it for so many years and you treasure it. You know, like it may not look much, it may not like look awesome or amazing, but to me, it's savage. I mean, look at the size of it. Like you see here, I can show you so closer. Look what it looks like. So see that, right? If you can see, it's like bright in the front, right, and then kind of the sides is like kind of like a, I don't know what kind of colors, like not varnish kind of style, but it's nice. Then you have that on the back of it, so you have kind of like a line in the back of it, which is pretty cool. Like you have the line mark which I think is cool. And yeah, it's just a simple acoustic guitar. You know, it may have its dents, it may have a monster sticker on it, monster logo sticker, but yeah, just simple. I mean, the crazy thing is, right, if you look at the headstock, there's barely any scratches in the headstock, which is mad. Like, it's all in the body, but yet the headstock is grand, you know. Just a simple Fender acoustic guitar that I bought, that my brother got there in Newbridge, like in the local place in County Kildare called Newbridge. Bought this guitar years ago, put it in the cupboard and said one day someone's going to get this guitar. Probably one of my brothers is going to get this guitar. That's my eldest brother's probably thinking. And yeah, had to be the middle child, aka me, being the middle child in my family, because I have a big family. It's like seven of us, seven of us in total. So like four brothers, two sisters, and only the middle child got this guitar, and I've been playing this guitar ever since. So yeah, it's my favorite guitar. Wouldn't get rid of it for anyone. And if this guitar broke or anything happened to it, yeah, I would be devastated. I mean, I had this guitar throughout my teenage years. I had this guitar now through my adult years. And if God forbid I ever had kids, I'd love to give this guitar to some of my kids. Cool to learn, you know. So yeah, hope you guys like the video. And yeah, this is what I like doing, like vlogs on YouTube, because you can do vlogs about whatever video. But I wanted to do one about this guitar and talk about for so long, so I'm glad I got to do it, guys. Hope you appreciate the video, and yeah, hope you all have a great rest of your day and a great rest of your week, and take care. And if the weather's grand where you are, definitely go out in it. But if it's pissing rain and if it's bad weather, like, or thunder showers, stay safe, guys. Anyways, take care and God bless. Have a great week, right? Sound.